business booming. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Now business booming. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Goddamn, y'all ain't go with my click. That's when it all clicked.
What's going on, everybody? This is Slayer back again with another Division 2 video. In today's video, we are just going to kind of go over my thoughts and opinions on the game so far up through World Tier 4. And some of the things I'm kind of doing getting ready for World Tier 5 that is coming out tomorrow. So that's an awesome thing. That's something I'm excited for. I'm sure a lot of people who are playing this game are very excited for that. So let's get right into it. So my thoughts and opinions on this game. If you go back and watch my beta impressions, because I was one of the people who was able to play in the private beta, which I'm very thankful to my buddy Darth for giving me that opportunity, because I didn't get an invite. He got an invite and was able to invite me, which I'm very appreciative of. And in that video, and my thoughts and opinions on that, I wasn't the biggest fan of it at the time because the movement felt weird. Everything just kind of felt behind, but one thing I definitely did say was like how pretty the game was. And I definitely stand by that in my final review that this game is so pretty. I think they did a great job. I think the movement feels really good. I had some doubts about it. I had some I was reserving my opinion until I got to play the game, but I was very, kind of apprehensive to see what was going to happen, what they were going to do with it. And I have to say I'm absolutely thrilled with what they came out with. This game is amazing. I love this game. I mean, my only complaint, which you've heard it if you've watched in my other videos, in my conflict videos, stuff like that, you've heard me talk about the normalization. I think the normalization, the PvP, needs a little bit of work. I think the other thing that could use a tweak, which I know that they're not addressing this in the new update, but the thing that could use a tweak is the fact that NPCs hit so daggum hard now. Like, that's something that I think they need to look into, because that's one of the bigger debates that's going on right now is, does it even matter? If you're making a PvE build, does it matter to spec into toughness? Because a lot, and you guys can go check out the other videos. I probably won't make a video on it. This is going to be my 2 cents on it, is in those videos, you'll see somebody with like 150k total toughness. That's health and everything. Health, armor. They'll run in to a mission, a hard mission, and die in 2 seconds. Then they'll go back in with 250k toughness, so health, armor combined, and they'll get killed in 2.5 seconds. So you get a half a second for like 100,000 more toughness. I just think that that's ridiculous. So, I mean, right now, it just doesn't make sense to spec into toughness for a PvE build. So I think that needs a look at, just because, I mean, PvP wise, I would definitely say PvP, you want to have some toughness. If you go watch some of my other videos, you'll see people who have toughness. When I fight them, it takes a little longer to kill them. It makes it a little bit more interesting, or for you, it makes you harder to kill. But in PvE, that's just not the case. So I would definitely say, see, for right now, I'm going to touch on. Okay. Might look at it. I need to get rid of all this stuff, honestly. That's what I need to be doing. But I just think that they've done a really good job with this game. I would say right now, if we're talking about metas, I would say that definitely that build I showed off the other day, this one right here, as I named it in that video, the Wids build. This one is the one that's most prominent at the moment. I don't know this. Because, I mean, it if you have it all put together, you can pretty much just run stuff, and I think that that's fine. I don't feel like it is a unstoppable one. I don't feel like it's like you're really something. I don't feel like it's like how Alpha Bridge was in 1.4. Division. In the Division 1 1.4, because that build was just ridiculous. I mean, that build, everybody had to have it, everybody had to use it, so I don't think it's as bad as that. I would say that I really enjoy the different factions in this game. I think they all behave differently, they all act differently, which I think is really neat. And I just really enjoy everything that they got going on with it. There's a guy right here. I really like the hunters in this game because, I mean, as you can see, I've got this mask. I've got 11 out of 12. I think we're all kind of waiting on that last one to get the ivory key and to get the ghost mask. If you didn't do it the cheese way and kill what they've been named appropriately, so the stalkers around the Washington Monument. I just think that it's really cool. That's the way to get these special masks, is to actually take the time to either figure out these cipher riddles or to, you know, just find them and hunt them down. I mean, it's hard to, they're hard to kill, so even if you do it like how we did it, with a little bit of help from people who've already done it, as far as finding it goes. I just think that that's really neat.
Serious trauma detected.
They're healing. On any group.
You fucker, you'll pay for that! Get the hell back!
Let's see what they drop. Hopefully something I don't need, because I need to get rid of all this stuff. But let's get right into what I'm kind of doing to prepare for World Tier 5. So World Tier 5 drops tomorrow. I don't know what time yet. You guys let me know down below if you know what time it's coming out, because I need to get up. I need to get up at a certain time to be ready for it. But what I need to do to get ready for World Tier 5, which I'm going to kind of do right here, right now, which I've kind of done a little bit this week, is go in your inventory. If you guys hear me, you guys see this. If you're in World Tier 4 especially. If you're not, honestly, just delete everything. Because basically just delete everything. But for everybody that's like me, been in World Tier 4 for a minute, just go to your inventory, find the guns that have rolls that you really want. For me, I like this AUG or this build, so critical hits had a stack of 3% reload speed. I'm gonna hold on to it. Strain, gotta hold on to it. This ACR, I could very well delete this, but I'm gonna hold on to it until I get through the title base, and then I'll probably delete it. This MP5, I'm just gonna go ahead and delete. This, I'm gonna delete it. Shotgun with premeditated, I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete it just because I've already got a shotgun with that. I'm gonna get rid of this shotgun. I mean, I'm honestly just go in and delete anything and everything that, or for me, because deleting it, I'm already maxed out on stuff, so deleting it is not the best way to go for me. I am honestly just going to go in and get rid of anything and sell anything and everything that I don't need. So for me, this doesn't have good rolls. I'm getting rid of it. This has empowered, but this one also has empowered, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. So I'm gonna hold on to this. It's got 20% damage to elites in case I want to make a build out of it, make a PvE build. Maybe I'll need that, so I'm gonna get rid of those. But this is what I would suggest everyone do. You may have already seen it with some other people, but for me, this is just the way I want to go at this time. I don't know what is going on in there, but so this has hardened. I'm probably hold on to these backpacks. I'm probably gonna hold on to just because they've got some really good talents. Let's go sell what we got. But this is what I would suggest you do: is just sell as much as possible. Open up as much space as you can. Because for me, I've got loadouts, I've got builds, so I'm trying to hold on to that kind of stuff. But definitely, I would say take the time to do that. So And also for World Tier 5, just be ready. I would say, I imagine it's going to be a little difficult, but the thing is like it's a 425 gear score, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. See, required gear score 425. So if you have taken the time, if you're not new to World Tier 4, or if you have some buddies that have been helping you out, this is really what you need to be doing right now. Is just be ready when you go into World Tier 4, or World Tier when you get into the Tidal Basin. It may be more difficult. I don't know. I haven't done it yet. No one's done it yet. So if it's only gear score 425, I imagine it shouldn't be too difficult, especially on normal. So once you get through it, I would just say, as soon as you get done, just pretty much delete everything, because everything besides something that's tied to a build that you've got currently, because you're just going to be getting loot that's going to be a lot better. So that's my 2 cents. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe for daily content. Trying to put up videos every day. Tomorrow, a PSA announcement for tomorrow. We are going to be streaming it, so if you guys can't play Tidal Basin right when it drops, let's say you're at work, school, whatever, and you want to see what Tidal Basin looks like, see what World Tier 5 kind of looks like, just hop on the stream. I'll be streaming early in the morning most likely, because I know that Division loves to drop stuff early in the morning. So, just hop on over, say hey, say what's up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.